Welcome to the Eat Your Elephant podcast. This podcast is here to help you to conquer your big goals. Because the big things in your life that you want to accomplish and achieve, they're going to take more than one step. And this podcast is here to help you develop the right mindset, to take the actions, to keep moving forward and making progress towards your big goals. That way, you can guide your life to go in the direction that you want it to go and enjoy it too. I'm your host, Nick Mazie. Let's get started. Hello there. Welcome to the Eat Your Elephant podcast. I'm glad you're here today. Before we dive into today's episode, one quick little note. I don't know if you noticed it, but last week when the previous episode came out, there was a little goof in the scheduling, and it came out for a little bit on Sunday, and then it was delayed, and then it actually posted at the normal time on Thursday morning. My apologies about that. The episodes are out now, so you should be able to access them and not have any troubles at all. I say it just goes to show that we all make mistakes. Just keep moving forward, learn from the mistakes that you make, and try to improve along the way. All right, well, let's dive into today's episode. Today, we're talking about needing to give it a real shot. Like, if you want to achieve something, you got to go all in and give it a real shot. Just to use a simple example, we're going to talk about Jerry. Jerry wants to lose weight. He says he wants to be healthy and have energy and to be a better father. Jerry decides to start exercising. And Jerry knows that he needs to exercise more. And that's a good way for him to be healthier, have more energy, and be present with his kids. So Jerry says he's going to exercise. So what's Jerry do? Jerry starts going to the gym on Monday mornings. This is a great thing. Exercise can be a great way to improve your health, to enjoy life, have more energy, all that good stuff. But what if that's the only thing he does? The only change that he made is he started going to the gym for a little bit on Monday mornings. What if that was the only change that he made? And Jerry maintains all his other unhealthy lifestyle and habits, such as drinking a little bit much, eating fast food all the time, not drinking much water, and not getting much quality sleep. All those other things are still in place. Is Jerry going to make that much of a difference in his health by going to the gym for a few minutes on Monday mornings when he doesn't change anything else? Well, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, health expert, exercise scientist, or anything like that. But what I can tell you is that if you want to achieve your goals, if Jerry wants to achieve his goals, then he's probably got to give it a real shot. If he wants to make improvements, then he's got to go all in and commit. The changes that you want to make, improvements that you want, the goals you want to achieve, are you giving them a real shot? So starting with a small step. If you've been around this podcast, or my material or website for any amount of time, then I'm all about taking small steps to achieve your goals. For crying out loud, the name of this podcast is Eat Your Elephant, because you can conquer your big goals one bite, one step at a time. But there's a huge part of that I want to highlight. That's what this whole episode right here is about. The word steps is plural. When you take steps to achieve your goal, that's plural. It means that you're doing more than one thing. And that takes more than one. It's that small step, that initial step to get you moving forward. That can be very small, but you just don't stop there. See, if Jerry's initial step was to start going to the gym one day a week in the morning for a few minutes, that can be a wonderful first step. That can be what he needs to get the ball moving forward, to make it a little bit of momentum, develop that good habit. That can be exactly what it needs. It just probably can't be the last step. That's where the giving it a real shot comes in. If you want to make any sort of change or improvement or achieve any big goal, any goal worthwhile, or make a change in your life for the better, then you're probably going to need to take more than one step. You're probably going to need to make that first small step and then keep taking steps. Keep taking steps. Yes, start with that small step, that one small step, and then take another one and another one. And you give your goals, a real shot at achieving them by continuing to take those steps, moving forward and improving. So what is your goal? What do you want to achieve or become? Think about that. Are you willing to give it a real shot? Are you willing to go all in and make it happen? If so, take that first small step. Take it. Start. Start taking action. Start moving forward. And continue. So above all else, just don't give up. Keep taking those steps, moving toward the goal that you've set for yourself. Because this is your life. You can make it happen. You just got to give it a real shot. Well, that's episode 67 of the Eat Your Elephant podcast. Give your goals a real shot. If you want to look at the show notes for this episode, you can go to nickmazy.com, just search for 67, or give it a real shot in the little magnifying glass search bar. In the show notes, you'll also find a link to a previous post, an episode on getting specific on the steps that you need to take. And when I have very specific steps, it really helps me to take action and move forward. Well, thank you for listening. Take care. I can't wait to talk to you again in the next episode.